Welcome back to another video, ganglings. I wanted to rearrange my room a little bit, put some things up that I haven't gotten, around to, and just change a little bit of the layout of my room. And I was like, why not just, make a video out of that? Since it's 2026, I can also, talk about my New Year's resolutions and what I learned from 2025 and just future things, that I can talk about for you guys to expect and you guys just to know. Alright, so here's the calendar that I got it off Amazon. I was low-key looking for a anime themed one, but I couldn't find a good one on Amazon. So I just got this. So we're in January. So January looks like that. I wanted to change the type of calendar I had, from the last one, because the last one I couldn't write things on it, and I also couldn't see like what was gonna happen, like if I had written something on it, like someone's birthday, I couldn't see that when I'm on that month. I can only see that on that day, unless I go ahead and just flip through like a bunch of things just to see. February, I like this one. This is cool. We'll go all the way to March. March, there we go. This is my birth month right here. I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna write my friends and my family's birthdays and just upcoming things that I have planned. Okay, so here's where I had the last one, and obviously it's not gonna fit here anymore. I wish it did because it low-key went nicely. Oh, here? This is not bad. This is low-key. Ooh. Here's the vision right here. I'm getting all fitted out. I'm about to go, getting all fitted up, and then right before I head to the door, stop real quick. I'm like, oh, okay, so this day's coming up. Good to know. Walk out the door. Woo! We gotta move on to rearranging my room. So here's the plan. I'm gonna move my bed. So it's like this right now. I'm gonna move it, boom, right here. Let's recap my 2025. I started off 2025 with being the age of 20 years old. One of the biggest things that happened in 2025 for me was me going from, this channel going from 800 all the way to 13,000, which is where we are at right now. It's such a blessing to go from, less than 1,000 all the way to 13,000. Let me show you guys what we got. So we got the bed now here, and we got a bit of space here now, like a complete space and without any interruption, like a little flow from here to the door. I can put something here, maybe like a two-seater couch. And also in 2025, I made my first official solo video where I talked about being alone, just to find peace and like fun and enjoy, being alone and all that, which I struggled with at the time. And another big accomplishment for me is that I no longer do that at all. Like, I'm very far from that now. Back then I used to create the most randomest contents, like last week's video could have been a fit challenge. The next week was like a brain rot quiz. Like, thankfully I grew out of that as well, and I'm starting to do my main thing, which is vlogging. Thankfully I finally started doing that and finally just going into that, because I could not keep living like that. Those are my main big accomplishments in 2025. Reaching 13,000 subscribers, being able to be by myself and be very good with being by myself now. And then third is me finding my lane in YouTube. You guys let me know down in the comments too, if you had a New Year's resolution in 2025 and if you accomplished that or not, or your biggest accomplishment in 2025. I also said I needed some things to put up that I haven't gotten around to, which are these things right here. Got these from a store. And then also, last but not least, my favorite one, my proudest one right here that I gotta put up. Boom. If you guys don't know what this is, it says middle school right here, but it's not from middle school, okay? And I was playing volleyball at the time at Center Grove, and then I was like, it would be a good idea if I had my friend sew those, Lucas number 8 and the Chrome Heart symbol and all that onto the sweatshirt for me. He hooked me up and he got it done. It looks very nice, came out very good. Like, I really like how it doesn't look perfect. like how these little stitchings and the things comes out and all that. It's very good. I like it very much. He did a great job. This plan might be the dumbest plan I've ever had in my life, so I'm gonna use the thumbtacks right here again. This might be the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life because, you know, it might hold on for a little bit, and then once it's nighttime and I'm sleeping, it might fall on my face. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna mess around with more layout options, you know, off camera and all that, but for now, I'm happy with this. Last but not least, let's go over my 2026 resolution. Little chit chat, let's yap a little bit. 2026, I want to get to 140 pounds. I've always stuck around 125 and 130, you know, just right in the middle. I want to make some new, you know, good connections, new people. I think that would be great. I also want to get a new car in 2026. I've never had a working car with a working AC on it. I've had 2 cars now, and neither of them have had a working AC. So every summer, I'm always having to put the windows down and just speed up to catch some wind, catch some fresh air, and cool me down, you know, in this hot summer weather. And for my last resolution this year, I want to get this channel to 100,000 subscribers. A lot of you guys might be like, oh, that's too much, that's unrealistic. I've already thought about all of that, and I told myself to be, you know, a little more realistic and all that. But then I was thinking like how is that not realistic? You know, I think I'm at a good place now in my YouTube career where I'm very confident in my editing skills of how I want to edit. You know, I'm not too good at like effects and all that, you know, like a Mr. Beast video would be, but how I want to do it, you know, in the vlogging area of like chill vibey ones, I think I've got it down. And I've also am getting better at interacting with you guys, I would say. Yeah, like with all that being said, I think I really have the foundation for it now to shoot for 100,000 subscribers. That's all for my New Year's resolution. You guys drop down in the comments below what your New Year's resolution is. You know, just say in the comments. We can keep each other accountable, you know, with our New Year's resolutions, and just see if we're both thriving to keep those resolutions alive and to get them done. But other than that, that's all for my video. Thank you guys very much for keeping up with me, moving my bed around, talking about 2025, talking about 2026 resolutions. But next Friday, I think you guys will be getting a family video, my Mizo family part 2. You know, hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys are having a great start of 2026, and you guys take each step in 2026 with God. And that's all. God bless. Stay safe.